We have a quorum. I'm going to ask Ms. Gento if she would please lead us in a word prayer.
Father, I just want to thank you, dear Lord, for this day. Just thank you for the many blessings that you give to us. I pray that as we go through this meeting, dear Lord, that you will give us clarity and wisdom on conducting the County of Eastland's business. I pray to Lord for rain, dear Lord. We need it so desperately on this earth. And I ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, make a notation that the auditor finally showed up. All right. Consent agenda. Miss Gento.
Yes, I have regular minutes of January the 26th. No personnel report. Certification of additional revenue. We have received amendment changes by fund was received. No investment report. Auditor's report is unaudited for September and October of 2025 and unreconciled for February the 5th, 2026. There is no treasurer's report. The departmental financials, we have county clerk, agri-life, tax collector, DMV, constables 1 and 2, JP 1 and 2, sheriff. Bills, claims, and accounts, I have 7 sets. And I do need to let you guys know that there is an expenditure out of my county clerk's records management for Office Depot in the amount of $338.69. Now I'm asking that y'all approve. It was a late bill that we received that we just realized it. And it's eligible to be paid out of that fund. I have no course of completions on open meetings, public information, or cybersecurity, nor do I have any purchasing acknowledgements as required by the local government code. And that's it.
Any questions for Miss Gento? Miss Loretta.
You have a budget amendment that looks like this. I needed to add postal expense to the capital defense budget. So what I'm asking for is to decrease the pettit jury by 300 and add a new line and put 300 in postal expense. And then the reports, September, this is the final September because I've sent the general ledger to auditors. Conley and Company is going to be on site today. So I'm not going over that again unless y'all want to go over it again.
Over September?
Yes,
This is February.
I know. Also,
Ronnie, it's February?
Yes,
Go ahead.
the wheels of government, Judge.
Yeah.
I have the October report, and I gave everybody cheat sheets, so I'll just go over highlights. That is just excerpts from the report that I'm going over, so everybody else has one. No, you need all three of
That's all
those.
yours.
Yes.
Okay, give me that back.
So the first thing is the statement of cash position, and you'll see general fund, actual ending balance. All funds on deposit for general fund, $1,816,812.52. Road and bridge, $45,960.63. And on the second page, the bottom, all funds on deposit for the county, $7,879,214.99. The next report is the statement of revenue and expense. And as of the end of October, you'll see that general fund, the physical activity so far, expenditures exceed revenues $700,237.57. And road and bridge, expenditures exceed revenues $65,168.65.
This for October?
for October. We just hadn't received tax revenues yet, so we're okay now.
And it's February.
After that is the report for the state funds, which is adult supervision and juvenile probation. Then the last report I gave you is the interest comparison report. And you'll see county 2024 year-to-date, county 2025 year-to-date, and county 26 year-to-date. So year-to-date right now, in interest, all funds, we've earned $16,615.28. Same time last year, we were at $30,275.17. But I think we'll continue to see that trend because of the lower interest rates and also less money in checking.
So 25, I think I'm on the right page. 25 was 30 grand,
Yes.
and then 26 so far 16 grand. So what's the projection on that?
What did we budget?
No, just
Oh.
off the top of your head.
172,000.
Okay, just curious. Okay.
So that's the October report, and then I'll go through the February report quickly. And this is February. You'll see for general fund, the actual ending balance for all funds on deposit is $2,766,225.38. So we are okay right now, Judge.
Okay, good.
And Road and Bridge, $917,328.10. All funds on deposit, $10,357,381.39. Then the statement of revenue expense, state funds are in front of county funds. Our revenue as of, this was actually run on the 5th. General fund revenues exceed expenditures $504,137.53, and Road and Bridge revenues exceed expenditures $787,877.51. So we're still good in a revenue position.
Well, I'm not the auditor, but when you get the right month in there, it seems like we're fine.
Well, I'm probably going to hit you with November, December, and maybe January next meeting. So we're getting caught up. That's good.
Sheriff, did you hear the auditor threaten the county judge with hitting me? Any other questions for Ms. Key? All right, entertain a motion to accept the. All right, motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
And that does include expenses from county clerk records
Oh,
management.
yes, we need permission for that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries.
Get through this adoption ordinance this week, it would be better. Dreading them.
PT.
Might be too. Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm an asshole.
Well, we all knew that. And I'm sure she knows about it.
Yeah.
Baby tree one. Are you saying that one? I got
At the
something
top.
twice.
The bottom.
Yeah, that's why I put those don't sign here stickers on there.
Yeah, Shelby goes up there and says, "So do this, sign that line." Yeah, man, cricket. It's pretty bossy up there at that bench.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. I would ask the court to, before we start in number 4, to go ahead and let Mr. Llewellyn come in here and do his presentation. That way he can go take care of his other rat killing.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
You just doing racial profiling?
Wanted to talk to y'all this morning about protective orders. Last few, did you switch seats with me?
No, mine sunk too. Sorry.
Last few department head meetings we've had, Judge Herod and some other people have brought up concerns about protective orders. As y'all may be aware, the CAC used to have an attorney on staff. That attorney did a lot of protective orders. That attorney was here, I believe, 2017 to part of the way into 2019. During the time she was here, she applied for and got 34 protective orders in 2017. 2018 there was 20, and the short time she was here in 19 there was 13. Last year, the number of protective orders filed for in district court were 10. Out of those, 8 of them were applied for by our office because of an aggravated sexual assault of a child case that we went to trial on and convicted the person. And we had 8 victims. So we got 8 lifetime protective orders against that person. By statute now, on those type of crimes, we're required to. Also burglary of habitation now. If a person's convicted, we can get a lifetime protective order on those. With that, all that said, those are just protective orders filed in district court. JP court, we ran the numbers. Last year, there were 88 emergency protective orders that were filed in connection with any domestic violence cases, assault cases. The police officers or agencies file for those either at the request of the victim or the majority of the time it's the request of law enforcement. With all that said, when we get all of these, we're constantly getting calls. The calls are kind of getting bounced around. They call victims or the person who the assault or protective order is against will call the JP's office wanting to know how to lift it or how to modify it. JP says we can't do that. They call the crisis center redirects them to the clerk's office or district clerk, county clerk. These people are just getting bounced around. They call our office. We're not doing those. We don't have the funding for it right now or the staff. Like I said, when the crisis center had their attorney 2017 to 2019, they provided that service. And unfortunately, no one's providing that service in the county. They're referred to private attorneys. They can't afford it.
And there's no funds from the county to be able to pay
So
for those services.
a few weeks ago, after this issue kept coming up, I sent Tina with our office to a seminar on grants. Primarily, I sent her there just to learn more about the grants and process for the capital murder that we're applying for. While she was there, she found out about a victim's assistance grant specifically designed for protective orders. I'm here today because that application has to be in the 12th of this month. So as far as the need, I think there's definitely a need for protective orders and somebody provide that in the community. The second issue is how we go about doing that. And the bottom line, what we're worried about is funding for it. This program, there's a minimum, I believe, of $20,000 you ask for, or it's $10,000 or $20,000 minimum you could ask for. There's not a maximum. The county has to pay a matching portion, which is 20%. The way that I have it perceived, and this grant will go from, I believe, October. It'll be in next year's budget, October 1st through September 30th, 2027, but we have to apply for it now. What I anticipate doing is the funds that the county would have to match will be in VA's existing budget right now, so we're not asking for the county to be out additional funds for the 20% match. We are asking that y'all approve this resolution where we can apply for the grant. My hopes, if we get the grant, is I'm going to use part of the money for the new attorney position that we just recently posted, and then there would be an additional resources played for the Victims Assistance Coordinator, which that would be getting all the court dates set up, lined up, meeting with the victims of the protective orders, talking to them, keeping them updated on it, and then as far as the attorney would be preparing the paperwork, presenting it to the courts.
And doing all the modifications and
All the
that.
modifications. This way now, I mean, on the protective orders, permanent protective orders that would be filing, the ex parte protective orders and permanent protective orders, we would vet those as we go into them to see if there is a need there. It's not going to be situations where we're filing protective orders in divorce cases where there's not underlying domestic violence or criminal charges that we're dealing with also. But we'd be able to vet, see if there is a need for the ex parte hearing and for the permanent protective order. In addition, all of the emergency protective orders that we're dealing with now that are filed in JP court that we're constantly asking to be modified or lifted, we'll be able to get involved in that more, look at them, and have more input from the beginning with those protective orders. So, like I said, the two issues, one, do we need it? The county definitely needs it. And the other big issue is the funding. And I think with this grant, this would allow us to do it at not a expense to the county that's not already in our current budget.
Well, the sheriff and I both were on the crime victim assistance boards at one time, and they were taking care of that, and then that went away, and then all of a sudden we've got this gaping hole that, I mean, honestly, and the sheriff could comment about that more, I mean, as far as having protective orders and victims contacting the agency saying, hey, I need to change this, or I need to modify it, or I need to whatever, you know. So there's definitely a need, and my concern in talking to Paul is I just want to make sure that we are providing every assistance that we can to the victim, and that we don't have victims falling through the cracks because they get bounced from one office to the next office to the next office, and you know, and honestly, at the end of the day, they don't understand that. They think, you know, well, this, I ought to be able to call one person and get this taken care of, you know, and it's not, you know. So I support it. You know, any of the commissioners have any questions for? All right. I'll need a motion to approve the resolution and approve me to sign it, so we can get the.
Judge Holm would be over the the grant, and then Loretta would be over obviously the distribution of the finances and reports.
All right, motion by Mr. Raines.
Second.
Second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
Yes,
He's
sir.
signing out. Do you have one too? Do you have one also?
A copy? I do not.
I'll bring you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Item A, the burn ban. I talked to 3 chiefs today, and they basically, their hair was on fire, and they said they want the burn ban back on, and one chief said he didn't want it all taken off until spring. So my recommendation is we put the burn ban back on.
Excuse me, motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign, motion carries. Ginger,
This is immediately.
yeah, put the burn bans immediately put back on. B, emergency amendments.
I do have one emergency amendment. The court contracted with Civic Plus to do the website ADA compliance. That was not a budgeted expenditure. Also, the county is paying TAC to maintain the website from April to May. January to April. I believe Civic Plus, after our meeting last week, is really not going to be ready until June, so we may have to pay TAC a couple more months if they'll do it. But all that said, the total of what we have right now is $27,192. So I'm asking the court to declare it an emergency, and the public necessity is for ADA website compliance as required. And
I'm sorry, you're increasing the internet and then you'll get to it.
autopsy. And the reason I'm increasing autopsies, you'll see in the budget adjustments, I had to take $2,500 from autopsies to pay the bill to TAC. So that's why I'm increasing autopsies also.
Well, you threw me for a loop because I thought we were talking about website, and then all of a sudden autopsies came in.
I knew that would be confusing, but
Well, do we have autopsies on the website now, or what?
it's just replenishing what I already had to move.
And is this coming out of contingency? Oh, well, we don't have any
No,
contingency.
we don't have contingency, so it is an emergency and it's coming out of fund balance.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to declare an emergency first, Judge, and then approve it.
Okay, motion to declare emergency so that we can take care of this ADA website issue. Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The next motion would be to have the 27,000 and change paid out of fund balance. Motion by Mr. Raines. Second by Mr. Wilson. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, road crossing. No, I gotta sign something first.
Yeah. And what is this?
359.
Road crossing agreement on County Road 415 and Precinct 3, City of Carbon. Ronnie Wilson.
Yes, sir. What the deal is, we did approve 415 last meeting, and it was this meeting, we just need to change it to 359. It's the same water line deal that they're having to do. Like I say, it's County Road 359. We approved 415 last meeting, and just asking for permission to get that done.
And 415 was not the correct road.
It was correct.
Okay, this
Like
is
they're-
additional.
Yeah, additional.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Good.
And this will work here?
Yes, sir.
We just did that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Motion to allow the road crossing agreement. Motion by Mr. Maxwell, second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And we'll pass that around. There you go.
Let me know your copies and Sylvia.
Thank you very much.
Okay, D, Basil Cantrell's racial profiling report. Should have been in your
I'll make a motion,
attachments.
we accept the exempt report.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The last item, remember, there was nothing much on there because he doesn't make traffic stops.
Yeah.
F, discuss and consider Justice Court submission of report cards, year-end review for both courts. Judge Glenn.
Judge Spears tied up in hearings right now, so I get to give it all. So last year we did 5 administrative hearings, which are basically the driver's license bureau comes in and files their reports. I had 183 debt claims. Should have brought my glasses. 60 evictions, 4 garnishments, 520 magistrations, and 15 small claims. Citations 1,328. I'm still working with Tyler to try to figure out how to work this report out. So I'm not exactly sure, but I think complaints and affidavits would mean warrants. If that is the case, then it's 598. 3 juvenile citations, 2 truancy hearings, 32 inquests for my JP precinct, and 21 mental health or EDOs. And then after working with the DA's office, I found that I did 51 EPOs last year. And then Judge Spear had 99 debt claims, 23 evictions, 1 garnishment, 532 magistrations, 11 small claims, 667 citations, 467 warrants, 6 juvenile citations, 31 inquests, 23 EDOs, and 37 EPOs.
Okay. Motion to accept Judge Glenn and Spears' reports. Motion by Mr. Wilson, second by Mr. Maxwell. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Hey, Jay. All right, we also have on D, discuss and consider the JP Court to be added to the Shred Serve partnership to use provided Shred Serve containers for shredding unused documents. Judge Glenn, who originally was going to ask for a shredder and realized that it was probably cheaper just to put him on the Shred Serve deal than it was on the other deal. So thank you for being cost effective.
Trying to be. I got an email from Rick Spalding, and he says right now the containers, they can leave a container in my office. It'll hold up to 200 pounds of paper, and they charge $55 for a single can or $50 for multiples. I don't see us needing multiples. It works out to about 25 cents per pound for bulk shredding. And then he says, I have been threatening to raise prices for a while, so it might go to 65 and 60 before too long. Our trucks cross-cut shred on site, and we bale the fragments for recycling ourselves. The cross-cut's the main thing for the CGIS that we need to shred.
I mean, basically, it's $55 a month.
Yes, sir.
Or is it 55?
55 or 65. Well, it might go up to 65.
I know, but do they do that once a month, or do they do that as needed?
That I'm not sure of.
It's
do it
monthly.
once a month, but if it's not full, if you're not ready for it to be done, they won't charge you.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's even better. Okay. I need a motion to add him to, and the JP Court to the Shred Serve partnership.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Maxwell.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Crenshaw. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And I'll get with you to figure out what line item to put that on there.
Okay.
Is that it?
Thank you, Judge. H, accept the Eastland County Cooperative Dispatch Interlocal Agreement from the Eastland Memorial Hospital. Any input on that, Sheriff?
No.
Okay,
I got that, Judge.
okay.
So the court sent out the agreement back in September of 2025. The hospital just signed it a couple of weeks ago, and so this is what I'm presenting back to you. This is
Okay.
the current one that the judge sent out. So we
Okay.
just need to accept it.
Motion to accept the dispatch agreement with the hospital.
I'll make it.
Motion by Mr. Raines,
Second.
second by Mr. Maxwell. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I, discuss and approve the TAC 2026 Arts Renewal Confirmation Program Agreement.
It's for the insurance 1095s or something, Christina said.
Okay,
She's sick, she didn't want to stay up here.
well, I'm proud for that.
I didn't want her to stay up here either.
TAC mails these out, well,
Yeah.
they send them to us to distribute, but
Okay.
they do this for us at no cost.
Okay. I like that, no cost.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All right, motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
And allow the judge to sign.
Yes, ma'am.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
I think you have initials in some papers as well.
No, I don't know why they make you initial it too.
I don't know. Hang on, there's 3 of them.
There's 3 copies of this?
Yes, sir.
Why is there 3 copies?
I know. I do not know. I would imagine one for you.
I don't know, let's give them back to
Okay.
Christina. And
Did she say Robert?
She did say.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see it in his eye.
Yeah. Well, he just flings it at you, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. Sorry, that's the word we were thinking of, but go ahead.
Thank you.
Hey, it's all fun and games. Somebody gets their eye poked
I
out.
know.
That's right.
That's why we all wearing safety glasses now.
Exactly.
That's right.
Good eyes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
start.
there's
Hey, you're
one in there.
All right, Jay, present the 2025 Continuing Education Public Funds Investment Act and County Investment Academy certificates, and those are all in your packets. I don't know if there's any question or anything. That's just a deal. So I would entertain a motion to accept.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson,
Second.
second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. K, discuss and consider ratification of the Conley and Company LLD engagement letter for fiscal year 2025 audit.
That's
Ms. Key.
supposed to be LLC.
I thought that sounded odd.
Yeah, I haven't heard of an LLD yet. This is the engagement letter for the audit that they are starting on today. So it's just filing it with the court, ratifying and filing with the court.
I'll
Okay.
make the motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell to audit the auditor. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Discuss and consider advertising and accept bids for road material purchases and bulk fuel purchases. Ms. Key.
The road material contract is up April 1st and bulk fuel contract is up July 1st. I'm asking the court for permission to advertise for both at the right time, where I don't have to come back and ask for fuel.
The fuel is April 1st? Okay, and then.
No, road materials is April 1st.
Fuel's July 1st.
Fuel is July 1st.
Thank you.
I know, like yesterday.
Okay.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
It is pretty- okay.
All right, M, County Auditor Loretta Key to file the calendar year 2025 County Investment Academy Continuing Education Certification.
Yes, that's my certificate and I did meet the required hours.
Do we have any confirmation of that? Any?
We ain't seen it, Joe.
I don't know.
We ain't seen it nowhere.
Do we have some?
You can get
Can somebody
anything off the
testify
internet.
about this? Or?
Just the booking photo.
All right, motion to accept Ms. Key's certification.
Motion.
Motion by Mr.
Second.
Maxwell, second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye. Motion carries. Discuss and consider adopting the hotel occupancy exemption resolution. I doesn't have my name on there, but that's basically the one they sent through the county judge's deal. They're trying to petition the legislature to make county employees' hotel stays tax exempt, which isn't going to save us a ton of money, but it would save us some money. I mean, we're kind of stepchild of the subdivision of the state, and they're making us pay sales tax.
Well, and it's
Or
very
occupancy tax.
confusing for our employees because we don't pay sales tax unless we go to a hotel. So it would just make that whole process more streamlined.
Yeah. Anyway, a bunch of judges already filed this resolution in their counties, and they're gathering all those up to send to it's Judge Ransom out of Cass County, I think, who's the one kind of carrying the banner on this deal. So
Do you have that resolution prepared?
I think so.
That was in the packet.
I don't have one on.
Okay.
Yeah, it is right here.
Okay, well, thank you.
I don't know what this thing is here. You lost one of your horns.
I didn't. Ginger did this.
That was that last night, she had that Bad Bunny horn on.
What are you talking about? Did you watch that? Shame on
See
you.
it sticking.
Did you watch it?
No.
We fast forwarded through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, motion to accept the resolution.
I'll make it.
Okay, motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye.
Yeah.
Post same sign, motion carries. And it needs
Only
everybody.
Kathy, where's your bunny?
Yeah, that's good, James.
Yeah, I like that.
Really?
I thought so.
But you're my friend.
I'm not gonna get that
That
picture
is
out of my
not
mind.
mine.
Sure it is. You're always leaving me little stuff in my folder. All right, consider and
Oh, hold on, we're
approve
still
buying a 10-foot flex wing mower, Philip Allen.
You're still signing.
Okay, got your, had to get 3 quotes, got the 3 quotes. The one that I recommend we buy, yes, it does cost more, but it's made out of heavier materials. The gearboxes and everything have longer guarantees, and all these are made, American made. One set of shredders we got was not bat wing, so it didn't meet the criteria. The John Deere shredder, we already have one of those. We've replaced the stump jumper plate. That's $1,200. We welded the other one 3 times, and it's still cracked out. So if the design on this other one is a little different, so hopefully it'll not crack out like the other one. And it will cut up to 4.5-inch material where all the others are 4 inch or less. And with some of the other equipment, we know we really gotta be careful with those diameter widths, because they say they will cut it. We don't know if they'll cut it or not. We hope we don't have to run over nothing that big, but occasionally.
How long will it take them to deliver that?
I think we could get it by the end of this week or next week.
Okay, and we've got the,
We have the funds. This is out of that roughly $70,000 that wasn't spent in the beginning. So we can, and it's already approved through the Forestry Service and everything, that we can get it. And Andy and Robert said we could use their tractor to pull it if we need to. So we'll have 2 mowers, 1 tractor, and wherever we go, we can start using other equipment. And we'll probably need it because we put everything up for sale, because we can't buy nothing until we sell it. Y'all seen the emails, I've tried to keep y'all in the loop on that part.
Which one do you recommend?
The one from Big Country, it's the Rhino 4105. Has military grade sidewalls on the metal, and the feet of the mower you can replace, and it's also military grade
Okay, thank you.
metals.
okay. Motion by Mr. Maxwell, second by Mr. Wilson. All those in favor say aye. Post same sign, motion carries.
Thank you.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Raines to adjourn, and second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye. Post same sign. I do need a commissioner to